Welcome back to the next part of the show, and this part we will kick off the Unit 2B right now because it is quite late. Tonight's lesson is also quite long because we'll have a lot of grammar points to talk about tonight. We'll have to go through a lot of sections tonight, including first, we'll do the exercise number 2 right now. Listen and choose the correct articles to complete the text. All right. So we'll listen and to choose the correct option. All right. So who will we listen to? Well, luckily we have got one. Read it. Thank you, me. Now I'm gonna read it to you. Here comes the reader. Choose the correct word. Our friends and family prize us. They say that you can't put a price on true friendship. However, a recent study claims that seeing your friends and your family every day is worth the same as an £85,000 increase in salary. The study, which was published in the Journal of Social Economics, took information from 8,000 households across Britain. On average, a person with an annual salary of £10,000 who had a lot of face-to-face contact with family and friends was as happy as one earning £95,000 a year who hardly ever saw friends or relatives. So, the rich are not necessarily happier than the rest of us unless they also have good personal relationships in their life. Oh my god. I've read through it. Now, firstly, we'll have to thank me for reading it. Where was I? Thank me for reading it. You're welcome. Good. Fine. So, have you filled in the answer yet? Now, you may say that I'm blind. No, I'm not. I know the instructions tell us to choose the correct answer. Choose the correct article to complete the text. Then listen and check. Why do I read it to you? The text and let you choose the correct answer? Well, here's the thing. I'll have to push the lesson to go faster so we can talk more clearer things about the structure. We have a lot of grammar points here tonight. So this part is just the choosing part. So, chosen out the correct answer, and now I'm gonna correct you. Alright, correct the exercise. Okay, so like I said to you, read to you before. Number 1, they say that you can't put a price on true friendship. So that means, no words, alright? However, blah blah blah, a recent study claims that seeing your friends and your family every day is worth the same as an £85,000 increase in salary. The study, which was published in the in the Journal of Social Economics. Alright, so D will be the answer for number 4. Took information from about 8,000 households across Britain. So there will be blank. On average, a person with an annual salary of £10,000 who had a lot of face-to-face contact with friends and family was as happy as one earning £95,000 a year. Alright, a year, who hardly ever saw friends or relatives. So the rich are not necessarily happier than the rest of us unless they also have good personal relationships in their life. Alright, so those are the answers, and the answers I read to you was 100% correct. So that is the answer I filled in for you already. So now we're gonna move the exercise number 3. Let's do it quick because this part it is more important than the exercise number 2. This part we focus more on this part. Study the answers to the exercise number 2, then complete the rules with or an. The or an, the or no article. Check all the rules in the grammar builder on page number 116. Okay, so we have a lot of things, a lot of sentences. First, we often use blah 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 when we mention something for the first time, but blah 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 when we mention it again. Alright, so let's read again the text so we can choose the answer. So, you have chosen, I have read to you the answers. If you did not get it, rewind it and put it down. And you must have corrected in your book and choose the correct one. So now we're gonna do it. We often use blah 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 when we mention it for the first time, but for the second time we use something else. So what is it? So you can say that in the blank number 2. However, a recent study. So focus on a study. All right. A recent study claims that seeing your friends and family every day is worth the same as an £85,000 increase in salary. Okay. So the next one, the study. So we mentioned it for the first time. A recent study. So a study. We don't need to we don't need the word recent. It is not important, not necessary in this situation. So, study. Alright, study. When mentioned it for the first time, but for the second time, the study, which was published in the blah 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 blah. So, the study, they mentioned it for the second time. So, that's it. For the first time, or un for the first time, and the for the second time. All right. So I'll write it down. Or un for the when we mention something for the first time, but when we mention for the second time, we use the. All right. Next one, we use blah 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 when there is only one of something. One of something means only that thing exists. All right. And like in a group of objects or things that are relating to that situation, one of that thing, they're only one, not two. All right, so only one of it. Like let's say the Journal of Social Economics. All right, the Journal of Social Economics. So you can see the word the. Journal of Social Economics. So that is only one thing. One thing in that whole group of surveying. I'm talking about that. Do not let me go now. Alright? Just in that paragraph. So only one of something in that paragraph. It is the social what the hell is it? The Journal of Social Economics. So only one that thing. Only one that thing in the whole paragraph. So one of something, only one of something. So it will be when we use the, when we mention it for one of something. Use the, alright, the Social Economics, Journal of Social Economics. So use the, remember, the, T-H-E, alright. Like what the hell, alright, the. We use blah 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 for continents and most countries. Like this. You see the blank number 5 across Britain. So you choose the no article. So no article when we mention countries or continents. All right. We do not use the Britain, just only Britain, but not and not using the article. Don't use the article when we talk about a country or continent. All right. Only no article. Nothing. When we return, we will do the rest of the exercise number 3. Then move on to more exercises. See you back.